want to welcome everybody out to the Y108 84 Lumber Theater. I am glad to be joined by Brooke Eden from Red Bow Records. Brooke, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
First time to Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a Florida girl, Southern Florida girl,
Yes.
down there West Palm Beach area. So you think this weather's nice now? You're spending the night. When you wake up tomorrow, you're going to be in for a whole new thing. You know
Tell
that?
me what's going to happen.
Apparently, snow overnight and 30 degrees and windy.
Oh, man. I almost brought my heavy jacket, and I thought it was supposed to be warm.
Speaking of jacket, we were talking before we start all this about you now have an obsession with fringe.
Oh, yeah.
And you're trying to get everybody around you in on this obsession.
Well, it's a lifelong obsession.
Oh.
I've had it since I was just a small child. And, yeah, well, I don't try to get everybody on the fringe train. It's just like...
They join.
They jump on. They jump on the fringe bandwagon.
Now, you were talking earlier, too, that you might start a game because of how many times your fringe gets caught in your mic on stage.
Yeah.
Does that happen as much as we think it would?
More than it should.
Oh. Is that because your fringe is too long?
Mostly. Probably. Yeah.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you on stage?
The worst thing that's happened to me on stage, I normally wear a lot of jewelry, and tonight, since I was wearing a very big jacket, I decided not to wear a whole lot of jewelry. But one time my ring flew off and hit my guitar player in the neck area.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and
Did
it was like a heavy one.
Did he miss a note?
Didn't miss a note.
Wow. Did you find the ring?
We did find the ring.
You probably wanted to stop and go checking for it, but...
Oh, yeah. Also, I've had like a necklace completely break on stage, and it was like circle, like little marble beads. And I stepped on it, but I didn't fall.
What's your biggest fear then? Falling?
Falling off the stage.
Really?
Pulling a Luke
Luke Bryan makes a habit out of it.
I know. I'm really afraid of pulling a Luke Bryan.
He bounces up. You don't think you would?
I don't think I have that stamina that Luke Bryan has. He like works out every day.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I
not
don't know.
according to him.
Really?
That's what he says.
Oh, well, I don't know. It's never happened. I feel like when you're in that kind of environment, you would have like a lot of adrenaline going, and you would probably just pop up if you
I was
had
going to say,
to.
I've seen your show on stage with a full band about a month ago in Nashville.
Yeah.
I can see you getting into it and stepping off stage, so please don't do that. And I hope I didn't jinx you on that one.
Oh my gosh, I hope you didn't either.
All right, what's the subject? All right, so when you want to get away from music,
Yeah,
all right, how do you get it? What's your escape?
being outside.
Just outside in general?
Well, I like to go hiking.
Okay.
I like to go canoeing. I like to go, well, I'm going camping this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to go to the beach, but we don't have a beach in Nashville, so now I go to the lake.
Well, you grew up basically on the beach.
Yes.
So it's like
basically.
going home again.
Exactly. I feel very landlocked in Nashville. Like I love everything about Nashville except for there's not a beach there. So I definitely, whenever I have time off, I try to find water.
Well, there's a river right there.
Yes. Well, I try to get myself onto that river.
All right, so what's something that we couldn't find if you had a Wikipedia page? Because I tried to find a Wikipedia page, couldn't find one on you, which is
Not
probably
yet.
a good thing.
It's a
Because
good
people
thing.
aren't telling your deep, dark secrets.
Exactly.
So what's something, without giving away the big secret, what's something that we probably would not find on your Wikipedia page?
I was a Huggies baby.
A what?
You know, like the diapers,
Yeah.
Huggies. I was a baby when
You were
I
in
was
like
little.
commercials?
I was on the commercials when I
Are
was
you
little.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Your
No,
mother,
I'm
your
not
parents
kidding
thought that
you.
was a good thing?
Well, it paid for my first car.
Okay, that works.
So, in my first and only car, I still drive my little Mazda 6 that
You
I've had
weren't
since I was
wearing
16.
Huggies at that time, were you?
When I was driving?
Yeah.
I hope not.
All right, so we're getting down to it. I always ask this question because it gives a little bit of an insight into your musical influences. The album's done except for one track, and you're allowed to put a cover song on it.
Oh.
What song are you going to cover?
Oh, man. Can I have two?
I don't care. It's not whatever. We'll add 14 tracks to this album.
Okay. At Last by Etta James.
Oh, I forgot that's one of your big influences.
She's one of my huge influences. And there's this song on Adele's album 21 called Don't You Remember? Do you know that song? Yeah, it's so good. And I think it would be such a good country song.
Okay, can I say this? Why on earth would you try to tackle two of the biggest songs and biggest people with voices? I know you have a big voice, and I've heard it.
Yeah.
But wow, are you really putting the pressure on?
Well, I just feel like, everybody has their own thing. You should never compare yourself to another singer, no matter how good they are. They've been my inspirations. And if you're just listening to the song, it's like, I would do it in my own way. So hopefully you wouldn't compare me to Adele or Etta. You would just kind of like hear the Brooke Eden version.
But those are very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Passionate songs. You have to put a lot of you into that song.
Well, yes, you do. I have to put a lot of me in all my songs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke Eden.
Thanks, y'all.